Hey everybody, welcome back to the Old Swedes Farm. I'm going to put out a video today that was inspired by Lisa over at Yogi Hollow Farm. Gotta make sure I say that right. I always want to say Yogi Holly. Yogi Hollow Farm. If you haven't checked out her site, please do. Some great content over there. But she put out a video about what's in your first aid kit. And hers was about the first aid kit for her animals. Totally blew me away. We have nothing prepared for that. But it made me want to put out a video about this big box. This is our first aid kit for a real emergency. Now everybody's got their box of Band-Aids and some tape and a couple of things. I think this is something you should consider having around the farm or your homestead. I've gone through training in the past, through CERT training, CERT, Community Emergency Response Training, and I did that when I was up in the suburbs. Check with your local community. If you can go through CERT training, it is way over the top incredible. Working with police and emergency response, what they do and all that. And that's why I've got this. If we ever had an emergency, you're out chainsawing, there's a tornado, something happens, we're probably 20 minutes. What do you think, Hal? 20 minutes for an ambulance to get here? Half an hour to get here? You got to be able to respond in a half an hour. You get a tornado coming through or a big emergency, a barn fall. Some of you guys are working on barns that are, I'm seeing them sag. You're talking about them sagging. You've got some issues there. Having something like this, it might be used once in your life, but it's
that one time it'll be your lifesaver.
Literally a lifesaver. So think about these things and putting together this. This is right by our back door and front door. Our doors are together. It is something we could grab. And what I'm trying to do is actually build two kits in there so Holly and I could work independent of each other within our community if there were, let's just say a tornado, something like that, a disaster. So let me show you what I've got in here. First off, a helmet. If you're working in that barn, a good helmet and gloves. Unreal that you're going to need this. Now, I'm not going to put this on and model it, but some of the things that I've got in here, we've got a backpack then, which I'll show you in detail. Some little blankets. Someone's in shock, they need to be warm. Thank you, Delta, for handing those out to me. We've got an emergency radio with batteries. I've got some other things in here that are duplicating what's in the backpack. But this is something I can go out in the field, out in the barn, over to my friend or my neighbor's barn if that would ever fall. I'm mobile, but a good flashlight and fresh batteries. Very important. Some light sticks if you need to light up some other area. Another flashlight, but wind up, so you don't need to rely on batteries if they go down. I got to check each pocket. Just think of these things as with the projects you're working on and what you could do. Up front here, some adhesive wraps, those wrap that sticks to itself. Some waterproof tape, a whole bunch of good rubber gloves. You don't want to be messing around with yucky stuff and be ungloved. If you're waiting for an emergency responder, if you've got to direct traffic or something after a disaster, having a reflective vest, invaluable. You might be in a dusty spot. Masks, we're all used to wearing masks now, unfortunately. Hydrogen peroxide wipes, very important. Good goggles. You never know what you're going to be working in or with. Goggles. Some cold packs. These things, someone's sprained an ankle really bad, be able to pull that out really quick. A good multi-tool. I've still got the tag on it, but for being able to break, wedge open a door, break stuff down. It's got a great point. If you can find one of these, maybe I'll see if there's a link on it and I'll put it down below. If you're in houses that have natural gas, to be able to put this on and shut off the gas if there's a gas leak in the house after an emergency. The end to turn on and off the water. A great tool. Your usual Band-Aids, the things you've got around the house for small stuff. All sorts of, let me see. Sorry, I've got a lot in here. Antibiotic cream, which we all need. Some good size large rolls. I've got plenty of those.
Gauze wrap.
I've got those in here, so I'm able to treat a few people. Some triangular bandages. I've got some big gauze pads for putting on if someone have a bigger wound. I've got a small bag with some supplies in it that I've shown. Maybe someone else needs to break off and help someone else. I can do that. And I've got a nice little multi-tool in here. Scissors, pliers, the whole Swiss Army type thing, just in case. And I've got some other things after CERT training, just if you need to tag people, and you'll get into that. It might be overboard. As you're watching this, you might be going, "Oh my God, Rich, do I ever need this?" You know what? One time you might. And I've only used one big bandage in our neighborhood. A kid wiped out on a bike really bad, and they were waiting. I bandaged the kid up. That was about all I used that for. But you never know when something big's going to happen, and to have more than just a little set of Band-Aids at your disposal will really pay off. It could, like Holly said, it could be a lifesaver. So hope you'd consider this part of your emergency pack, and check out your town. The CERT is a national program, and if your city doesn't offer that, it might be something that they could pick up, and I believe the feds have money to pay for that. So it was invaluable training. So anyways, check out Yogi Hollow Farm and Lisa over there for her video. I'm going to link that below for an emergency kit for your barnyard animals. But other than having Band-Aids around, I hope you'll consider something for a larger emergency kit for your farm or your homestead. Hope everybody enjoyed me going on and on and on. If you liked it, give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. We'd love to have you join us. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.